Now we are going to see the summary of chapters 11 to 22 from Marian Engels' novel Beer. Chapter 11 begins with Lou wishing to have a garden in the path near the woods. Colonel Carey had grown wild asparagus and apple orchard. She felt thankful to him. She found morels and cooked and ate it. She found it delicious. Homer commented on her when he came for fishing that she and the bear became friends. The next day, when the bear sat in the water, she felt he sat like a large hipped woman. She said, "I love you, bear." That night, when she was busy with her cataloging work, the bear sat near her. Throughout the night, the bear sat near her. She noticed he smelled a scent of musk. Sitting beside him gave a strange peace to her. She finished her work at dawn only. Then in the evening, she applied mosquito lotion to drive away the black flies. Like her, the bear also was swarming mosquitoes which invaded his eyes and nostrils. She says, "Oh bear, we are a funny pair." That night, the bear came to her room and squatted by her for a while. She asked, "What do you want?" After smelling her, he went back outside. From the bit paper she read, bear was a god. It was considered to be our ancestors, not Adam and Eve. The next morning, she took the bear to the river to overcome the fear of the last night incident. Homer, who came for fishing, narrated about the first bear which was shot dead by the hunters. This hunter-killing bear news disturbed her. Like her, the bear also seemed to be full of grief. She asked herself then what she was doing here. Then she resumed her work. She was actually asked to do 4 things. Point number 1. Catalog Colonel Carey's library left to the Institute on Carey Island. Number 2. To bring out history and condition of the library. Number 3. To write a report on the suitability of Carey Island as the center of the research into the human geography of the northern region. Number 4. List information regarding the period of settlement in the Carey Island. So, she realized she had things to complete. The next day, she explored the island with the bear. There was no sign of habitation. That night, she felt tired. She heard the scratching of the bear, which is a signal to let him in. She wished to transform the bear into a prince. But that didn't happen. She allowed the bear into her house. She felt lonely suddenly, because she was living for years without human contact. Earlier, she had a sexual affair with the director, but now the bear was the only human contact. Now she has only the bear, she realized. She began to love herself. Noticing her self-love making, the bear now began to lick her. His tongue lengthened like eel. The next day, she felt guilty. So she worked in the garden for an hour for her sins. Then to buy meat, she took boat to go to the nearby town. There, she has received some letters from the director asking her to return immediately. But she replied to him that she had to remain in the island for the rest of the summer to make some discoveries. She requested him in the reply letter. After coming to this island, she tried for fishing. When she got one fish, she felt she removed that fish from its kingdom. She could not see the sight of fish panting for water. That day, the bear came and licked her again. Again, a note fell out of the book with the message that the bear is the hero because of its strength and cleverness of a man. On seeing that note, she cried with joy. Then tourists visited this island and she felt violated A family requested her to show them her house. She declined, saying that she won't allow. Water skiers also waved at her, but she didn't feel friendly. She wished to be alone with the bear. Again, a note fall from the book. The Norwegians say the bear has the strength of 10 men and the sense of 12. She asked for Homer's help to carry the trunks from the basement so that she can do some discoveries about this island and about this house also. This Homer was the father of 9 kids, but he pinched her back. She resisted him. She told him that she wanted to be friends only. The next day, she wished to dance with bear. She cleaned her house for the bear. She did not want to be part from the bear even in the winter season. But her love for the bear was not returned always. When he showered love to the bear turned his head and fell asleep. Again she read one paper carrying a message, how a bear cub was fed by a woman. Later its flesh was eaten. She cried on seeing it. The next day, she tried to have physical union with the bear, but she could not do it. Then she realized she has broken a taboo. She felt restless, empty and angry. So she applied makeup and went to meet Homer. There she had sexual union with him. But he said, "You stink of beer." Now she returned home with the smell of men. She knew that the bear would not come to her. The next day, the bear came close to her, the next day only. But because of coming too close to that Lou, her arm was almost broken because of his sudden movement. She began to bleed because of his attempt of physical union. She blamed herself for this bear's act. She feared that he would wound her again the next day also, the next night also. But the next day he was very different, like a lover, god or friend. She noticed the change of season from the yellowing leaves. She was actually permitted to stay till the end of the summer only. So she packed her books and papers and cleaned her house. Then she lay beside him like an innocent child until morning. Lucy Leroy has one nephew named Joe King. He came and informed her that he would take care of the bear. She wished to take with her 2 books on bear, but in the end she changed her mind and put it in the envelope with the note on it, "Carries notes on bears," and left it in the house itself. She got immense peace now. She now moved from the island. When she moved from the island, she recalled how the bear had kept his head on her lap, and she remembered how his claw healed her guilt. Now she felt strong and pure. She now returned the keys to Homer, and she commented on the bear as a good bear. He replied to her saying that he didn't know it. Then she decided to change her job because it was time to move along.